The present project, Farm, Wings of Blessing and Hope, is endorsed by the Association of Brethren Churches of Venezuela, represented by its president, Pastor Roger Moreno, and the international advisor, Pastor Joel Pena. The project proponents are Pastor Victor Perez along with his daughter Edurquis and mentor Pastor Jose Luis Pena. They have proven and successful experience in poultry production, among other areas. The project, Farm, Wings of Blessing and Hope, is presented with the vision of seizing a window of opportunities. First, the opportunity for the Association of Brethren Churches of Venezuela to acquire a property with productive lands and suitable facilities that will increase in value over time. Second, the opportunity to leverage the expertise of believers and proponents in the poultry and agroecological sectors to generate employment, self-sustainability, and financial growth for both the neighborhood and the organization. Third, the opportunity to bless the neighborhood of believers with a place for worship and discipleship meetings, along with economic support. This would respond to the desire and prayer of the brethren in the area. Fourth, the opportunity to establish a training center on the farm for agroecology, poultry, missions, and Christian leadership. In this regard, we want to replicate the agroecological training received by 3 leaders of our organization in 2023 in Picalqui, Ecuador, under the initiative of the Global Food Initiative. In addition to this agroecological training, we would include a poultry and pig breeding component. But we want to go further and offer theological and ministerial training, thereby collaborating in the preparation of integral Christian workers and missionaries. In this outline of the property, one can observe the road that crosses the farm, the residential houses, the future cabins, and the future place for classes, meetings, and events, the temple. The red dots represent neighboring believers' homes located within 300 meters. Finally, the opportunity to establish the farm as a center for spiritual and administrative meetings and events for the organization. The farm is strategically located such that within a 120-kilometer radius, it encompasses the states of Mérida, Taquira, Barinas, part of Zulia, and even reaches Cúcuta. Due to this equidistance, it can host administrative offices for the organization in the region, as well as events and retreats for the churches in the area. The project costs are divided into 2 parts. The first part is dedicated to purchasing a 7-hectare farm with productive land and residential and work facilities for an amount of $30,000. On this land, lemons, bananas, tomatoes, coffee, avocados, sarsop, and cassava, among others, can be cultivated. It also has facilities for poultry production and pigsties, 2 residential houses of 300 square meters, along with 6 water tanks with a capacity of 30,000 liters. The second part is dedicated to the setup, maintenance, and consolidation of a poultry production unit, for an amount of $15,000 over a period of 5 years. This production unit will generate monthly sales of 1,200 chickens and 12,000 eggs, reaching up to $9,000 in income, with a positive cash flow. When these production levels are achieved, the financial self-sustainability of the farm will be possible, and even support future expansion and improvement projects of the farm. These production levels are expected to be reached in the first year, ensuring that from the second year, up to 20% of the total balance will be allocated to the organization in tithes and missionary support. Once the farm is purchased, we will begin the process of the poultry production unit with the adaptation of the farm facilities and the purchase of the first chickens and laying hens. Simultaneously, worship and discipleship will begin on the farm premises with a view to consolidating a robust congregation in the area. Over time and with the initiation of chicken and egg sales, we will start the setup of the site for agroecological and poultry training, thus continuing towards the achievement of the vision of the farm as wings of blessing and hope.